plates, we're going to do bowls and how that's different. So we do the same thing, centering and opening, check the thickness. Now here, instead of flattening it all the way out, we're just going to flatten it out as wide as we want the base of the finished bowl, approximately. And so we make it level in there, out to there. And I did that with my right hand, turning my hand and coming back. That wrist bone makes that corner right there. Okay, so then we put both hands together and just push forward to make that stand up. Now, most people from this point will grab it with their left hand and pinch and come up and have to do that several times to make it thin and even. But a better method is called the claw, where we do it all in one motion, squeezing between these first two fingers. That's why it's called the claw, is because you're shaping your right hand like a claw on the clay, and you're squeezing in with this middle finger against the forefinger, and the clay comes up in that space in between. And that does 99% of the work for you, so you may have to do a little bit of adjusting with your hand, with your fingertips, to make sure that the thickness is even and where you want it to be. And then we trim, just like we did on the plate. Now we take the edge of the rib and put it against the outside and run our finger up the inside of the bowl to make it rub against the rib there and make it straight and even. And now we're just going to shape it. Now it's just light pressure from the inside to expand it out into the curve that we want. Modify the rim if you want to. And then we use the tip of the rib to trim underneath to give us our finished edge at the bottom. And then clean it up. Okay, and that's what we're after, is a consistent cross-section like that. Okay? So that's what we're going to get to next. And then so we'll do bowls this way, and then the next assignment is cylinder, vases, we'll do it the same way, and cups, everything's building on this method and getting to be forms that are taller and narrower at the top, which are more difficult. You know, the spinning of the wheel is putting force on it, trying to make the clay spread out this way. And so we've got to counter that to make things that are getting up taller. And that becomes a trick.